Recently, we attended Hexagon's big Hexagon's the big, well, we know them as Hexagon Metrology. That's the area of them that we work with, but the Hexagon actually covers many other technology as well. But they had a big user event in Las Vegas. And while we were there, we got a chance to check out some of the new equipment from Hexagon Metrology and some software as well that are coming down the pike from the company. So over the next 3 weeks, we will be taking a look at some of this existing and to be announced equipment. Stepping us through it while we were there was Lester Glover, Vice President of Key Account Business Development for Hexagon Metrology. He walked us through the equipment at the show. And the first couple of products that we're going to see here haven't actually been released yet. Hexagon's Hub software and, get this, a Google Glass PC-DMIS interface. So if you guys use PC-DMIS, there is potentially a Google Glass interface coming out that will interface with the PC-DMIS if you're using that. I think I said that now 3 times. Okay, so let's take a look at this video. And welcome to the Metrology Zone here at Hexagon Live 2014 in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Dirk Ducharme, Editor-in-Chief of Quality Digest. And with me today also is Lester Glover, Vice President, Key Account Business Development for Hexagon Metrology. Lester, thanks for letting us come into your booth.
Dirk, welcome to Las Vegas. Welcome to Hexagon Metrology.
Yeah, it's pretty hot here today, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it is. It's cooler inside.
Well, what are we going to be doing today?
We're going to be looking at some exciting new products and technologies that we brought with us this year. That are being debuted here at Hexagon Live 2014.
And some brand new products, right?
Yes, brand new.
Okay, terrific. Looking forward to seeing them.
Good, let's get started.
Okay, Lester, so the first product we're going to look at here is Hub, right?
Correct.
Okay, and it's connected to this. I recognize this machine. This is one of your original shop floor, right?
That's right, Dirk.
Okay.
You were in Quonset Point where this machine is built. For the introduction of the 454, I believe, a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So the 454 SF was the first in the line of our shop floor machines. We're going to look at the larger one here in just a little bit. But the thing we want to show you here is called Hub. Hub is a monitoring system that basically monitors all of the environmental conditions of the machine. As you know, we put a machine on the shop floor. We're very concerned about things like vibration, temperature, and humidity. So you have, if you notice on the machine itself, on the ZRAM in here, you have accelerometers, and then you also have temperature sensors. And so in real time, you're able to monitor all of these parameters, temperature, we can look at vibration over time, we can look at temperature over time, humidity as well. But the most interesting thing about being able to monitor each machine is that that's going to tie back to our MMS, our metrology management system. As well, I can actually have, upon a crash or an event, I can actually have it notify my cell phone. So if I'm in a large network of a bunch of machines, I can monitor the uptime and utilization of my machines with notifications to me when an event occurs.
So what we're looking for here is actually events. So something that may have affected the operation of the measurement of the machine. I mean, we're not looking just for, in general, has the temperature floated around, because the machine's going to compensate for temperature variation anyway, right?
Well, correct. We want to tie everything back to measurement results. So when we see an anomaly in measurement results, we want to tie it back to potentially an event that occurred in the environment with the machine.
Okay.
And then, as you mentioned, most importantly is I want to look at the utilization of the machine, which is its uptime over a shift or a period of time.
Now, this seems to be tied into the keynote yesterday. You guys were talking about the Internet of Things and how you guys are integrating Internet of Things into your equipment. This is actually an example of that, right?
Exactly. It's one of many examples that we'll see on our tour of user experience and the Internet of Things. So you're exactly right. We have a number of ideas that are evolving that just basically give the machine a better user experience, and this is one of them.
And you mentioned that it can send alerts. I'm assuming that you can set up parameters for each of these. Only send me alert if my temperature goes above or below vibration.
That's correct.
So far.
I have a threshold of temperature, range, humidity, and of course vibration that again could cause an anomaly in the measurement results.
And I'm assuming somebody could also get on the internet investigate, look into the machine and see what it's doing currently, or is it strictly a push?
No, it's absolutely, as you also heard, a collection in a database of data that can be distributed as needed.
Okay. Now, I noticed that we've got up here 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can monitor up, what, 4 machines at a time?
It can actually monitor more than that.
Okay.
It's just set up right now, as you see on the screen, to monitor 4.
And you may be getting to this maybe in another segment that we're going to do, but Hubs ties into something that...
Metrology management system.
Yeah, the MMS is what you call it, right?
And
okay.
MMS is something that we're real excited about. And so utilization of the machine, uptime, and the real-time conditions of the machine is one of the many things that we'll look at when we look at the MMS dashboards.
Okay. Anything else we should see on this?
No, I think that's about it.
Okay. We've got a metrology nerd here. What are we looking at now, Lester?
So we're going to show you the newest, coolest interface. Everybody's familiar with Google Glass.
So this is actually going to be a useful
absolutely. We
use
found
for Google Glass?
We found a good tool for Google Glass.
Other than just like scoping people out in bars? Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. This one is totally legal. And it involves my colleague here. He's tethered to Google Glass only so that we can see what he's seeing. But obviously normal it would be completely hands-free operation. So the beauty of it is that when you use a manual device, you would ultimately like to have both your hands free.
Okay.
And you don't want to go back and forth between the laptop and the device or the part that you're measuring.
Okay.
So he can just focus on what he's doing. The other nice thing is that it interfaces very well with PC-DMIS because PC-DMIS has feature recognition. So automatically, when he measures more than 3 points, PC-DMIS knows it's a plane.
Okay.
When he measures 2 points, PC-DMIS knows it's a line. 3 points, a circle, so forth and so on. So he's really not having to interface or cue any measurement routine up. It's just automatically recognizing the features as he measures, and then he's able to then basically measure all his points, create all his features, and then he can park his glasses and he can create his inspection report from there.
So I'm not all that familiar with Google Glass. I mean, is this used only strictly for visual feedback for him to see what he's doing, or can he do some sort of control through the glass as well? I mean,
well, again, with a manual device, he basically is the controller.
Okay, so he's controlling using the arm.
That's
itself,
right.
let's say.
That's
okay.
right. That's
okay.
right. And then he can look at his features, and he can look at his report through the glass. But the main thing is just to be as efficient as humanly possible in the creation of the features that are being measured.
Okay. And he's right now he's using it with an arm and PC-DMIS. Could it be used with something else besides the arm?
Like a tracker.
A tracker?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, it's ideal for any manual device. It really is.
So then he would have, if he was, I mean, for instance, with a tracker, which obviously very, very often you're a fair distance away from the tracker itself.
Right.
So this actually allows it to work at a distance without having to worry about the laptop and going back and forth.
That's right.
And so
I mean, we've interfaced to iPads, and that's really handy. But the Google Glass is just another evolution in an interface where, again, I don't have to go back and forth. I can see everything I need to see while I'm measuring the part.
Okay. And what was, if you don't mind my asking, what was the motivation for that? I mean, were you getting feedback from customers that, you know, we need some sort of way to have hands-free operation, and somebody said, hey, there's Google Glass.
Not really. As you've heard here at Hexagon 2014, there's a big push toward the user experience and efficiency. And Google Glass is a cool tool that came out that we all see and look at and recognized, and someone on our product development team said, hey, that's probably a good idea for the arm, and here we are.
Okay.
By the way, as we said, as I said at the top here, the Hub, the first product that you saw, the Hub software, hasn't been released yet. It's still in development. And I'm not sure actually the Google Glass PC-DMIS interface has been released yet either. But if you are interested in either one of those, why don't you email us at qdl@qualitydigest.com, and we will hook you up with somebody at Hexagon who can tell you more about it.